Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to go through certain agricultural data which might be important for UPSC Prelims examination. So previously in UPSC Prelims, there were questions regarding the agricultural statistics. So there won't be much explanation in this video. I'm just going to go through the data quickly. So just focus on the top 2 to 3, uh, whether it is regarding the rice production, what are the top 2 to 3 countries, at least top 2 to 3 you have to remember. What are our main agricultural imports, exports. All right, so focus on the top 2 to 3 at least. So I'm going to quickly go through the data. There won't be much explanation, so this will be a short video. All right, so all the data is recent. So I have given the sources also. So for example, in the UPSC prelims in 2019, there was a question. So the question was, among the agricultural commodities imported by India, which one of the following accounts for the highest in terms of value? So in terms of rupees or dollars, which was highest? So it is the answer is vegetable oils. So we import a lot of our, for our consumption, we import a lot of vegetable oils. uh, After that, pulses. So answer is vegetable oils. So this is not with respect to the quantity, this is with respect to the monetary value. Okay, so such questions can be asked. There was another question which was regarding the, they have given a statement and they have asked whether the statement is true or false. So India has highest cultivable area or something like that, on those lines. So you need to know certain basic data. So when it comes to export of agricultural commodities, the source is APEDA, Agricultural and Processed Food Export Development Authority. So I have taken the data from there. So mainly the top one is, sorry, the top one is marine products. So at least last 3 years का देख लो, it won't change much. थोड़ा बहुत rank the second, the commodity which is in the second place, it might be in the third place in the next year. So थोड़ा सा fluctuate होगा, but basically the top 5 remain the same. Okay, so marine products is the first one. Okay, so 7.4 billion US dollars. Then second one is generally basmati or non-basmati rice. So you can see the second rank goes to non-basmati rice. Previously it was basmati, so इन दोनों में से कोई होगा, either basmati or non-basmati. So second rank this year goes to non-basmati. Third is basmati. After that we have spices, buffalo meat, and so on. So top 3 at least you should remember. Okay, so these are the commodities which are exported from India. Top 10 commodities हैं. If you have, if you can remember, you can go up to 4, 5, 6 also. So that was top 3 agricultural commodities which are exported from India in terms of value, not in terms of quantity. Okay, then import. So what are the commodities that we import? Import of agricultural commodities in terms of value. So vegetable oils. So the trend continues. So vegetable oils is the first one. So in terms of value, we import a lot of vegetable oils. So second is pulses. Okay, first, second, and third is tree nuts. So your almonds and all that. Okay, so top 3 at least you should remember. Then export destinations, to which countries we export agricultural commodities. Okay, so export destinations of agricultural commodities. Sorry, this I missed it. It is 20, 24, 25. Okay, I forgot to change it. So this is the recent data. So UAE is the first one. So lot of our fresh fruits, rice, all that goes to UAE, even buffalo meat. Second is USA, and rest you can see mostly Asian countries are there. Even the first one, UAE is, so large chunk of our export goes to Asian countries. So first one is UAE, second is USA, third is Bangladesh, fourth is China, and so on. So this is recent data. I just missed it. I forgot to change the year. Now coming to export in terms of value, total export. So this year it has gone to $51 billion. So the export of agricultural commodities has increased over the years. Okay, our import is less than export. So import is around 40 40s mein hai. It is around 43 or 44 something. Export is higher than import with respect to agricultural commodities. Now when it comes to area, cultivated area, okay, so largest cropland area, so India is first. There might be slight changes, but generally India is first. Second is USA. The area might slightly change, but the rank remains. Okay, India, second is USA, third is China, fourth Russia, and fifth Brazil. When it comes to largest cropland area under cultivation, India is top. Now it comes to other commodities. So top rice producers. So over the years, China always was on the top, but last year, due to natural calamities, floods, and everything, India for the first time has occupied the first place. That is, the gap is not much, only less than 10 million tons. So India is first in rice production only this year, 2024-25, because of the natural calamities in China. We narrowly beat China. Otherwise, China is the largest producer. For over the last 2 decades, it was China. But 2024-25, we have occupied the first position. So this was the change, main change. Okay, China was second, third Bangladesh, and so on. So top rice producers. China is also importer. China also imports large quantities. Top rice exporters. So India is top rice exporter. So we have seen the non-basmati and basmati, they occupy the second and third position in export of agricultural commodities. Second largest exporter is Thailand. Third is Vietnam. They also import. Vietnam is also importer of Indian rice. Fourth is Pakistan, and fifth is USA. Okay. Exporters, India takes the first position. Producer also, India is first. The second one is wheat. Okay, so top wheat producers and exporters. So China is the largest producer of wheat. So there is a large gap between the first and second rank. So EU, so it is not a single country. Okay, so China, after China, second rank goes to India. Okay, European Union as a whole, it produces around 110 to 121. Data is not there because Ukraine is involved in war. Okay, and Russia, the data is not there from those large countries which are the major producers of wheat. So it is around 110 to 120 million tons from the European Union. Okay, so exporters में Russia is first, Australia is second. They are not in the European Union, but still they are the largest producers. So third is Canada, fourth USA, and fifth France. So China is the largest producer. Second rank goes to India. Third, Russia. Fourth, USA. Okay, country wise. Now, top sugar producers. So, Brazil is the leading country. After Brazil, India, then we have European Union, then China, then Thailand. So, percentage share with respect to the production. China is the largest producer of, oh sorry, Brazil is the largest producer of sugar. After Brazil, second position is India. Okay, so you might get questions like which of the following statements are true? India is the largest producer of sugar. So ऐसे questions दे सकता है. So you should know the first three countries, top three countries with respect to individual crop or commodity. So top five coffee producers. So Brazil occupies the first place. After Brazil, we have Vietnam, then we have Colombia. Okay, then Ethiopia and Indonesia. So it is million bags, 64 to 65 million bags, and each bag is of 60 kg weight. So 64 to 65 million tons nahi hai, bag hai. Okay, remember that. It is not in tons, it is in bags. Each bag consists of 60 kg weight. Top 5 tea producers. So China occupies the first position, India is second, then Kenya and Sri Lanka third and fourth. When it comes to export, they are almost same. Kenya and Sri Lanka, they are occupy the second position. Then third is India. China is the first when it comes to exporters of tea with respect to value in $1 billion. Okay, India is at, you can say they are both at second position. India is at third position. So with respect to cotton, China occupies the first place, second is India, third is Brazil. So top cotton producers of the world. So these are in bales, million bales. Okay, each bale consists of 480 pounds. Top maize producers. So first is USA, second is China, and third is Brazil. So India is at fifth place. So this is in million tons. All right. So with respect to maize, US occupies the first position. With respect to GM crops, so largest area under GM crops. So highest area under GM crops, top 5 countries which have highest area under GM crops. So first is USA, okay, 75.4 million hectares. Second is Brazil. Third is Argentina. Fourth is Canada, and narrowly Canada has beaten us. So we are at fifth position. So with respect to area, highest area under GM crops, USA is first, second is Brazil. Now top 5 GM crops शेयर एरिया में किसका ज्यादा शेयर है, कौन से क्रॉप में, कौन सा क्रॉप ज्यादा एरिया में लगा है. So soybean is the top, is at the first position. So largest area is under soybean, 47 to 50% of the area, GM crop area is under soybean. Second is maize, third is cotton. Okay, so just top 3 at least itna yaad rakho, that will be enough. Okay, so that was some data regarding agricultural production and exports and imports and agriculture production. So there might be a question in prelims examination, so that is why I have covered the important ones. All right, so at least remember the top 3 in every case. That will be all. Thank you very much.